Trump says this, the news says that. Somewhere between the shout and the truth disappears.
Picture this, it's 2003. Tony Blair's still PM, Iraq's a fresh mess, and Peter Mandelson, fresh off his second resignation scandal, is licking his wounds but still pulling strings in Labour's back rooms. Meanwhile, Jeffrey Epstein is at peak, mysterious billionaire, mode, jet-setting, name-dropping, and apparently wiring cash like it's confetti. Then the 2026 Epstein files drop, and bam, bank statements show Epstein sent three $25,000 payments, total $75,000, to accounts tied to Mandelson or his partner Reinaldo Avila da Silva. One via Barclays, Reinaldo named as account holder, Peter as beneficiary, two via HSBC, Peter's name front and center. Mandelson's response: I have no record or recollection of receiving the sums and do not know if the documents are authentic. He'll investigate if they're real. His husband says the same. Sheesh, that's not an answer, that's a shrug in a tailored suit. Let's roast this properly, because $75K from a guy already knee-deep in underage scandals doesn't just slip your mind. Not when you're Peter Mandelson, the king of political survival, the man who resigned twice over money scandals and still bounced back to EU commissioner and ambassador gigs. The no recollection defense, a masterclass in selective amnesia. Come on, this is the same guy who remembers every backroom deal, every favor traded, every knife twisted in the new labor machine. But 3 wire transfers totaling more than most people earn in a year, from Jeffrey Epstein, no less, and it's crickets, no recollection. That's not amnesia, that's strategic forgetting. The kind you pull when the receipts show up and you need plausible deniability faster than you can say consultancy fee. Mandelson didn't just know Epstein, he called him his best pal in Epstein's 2003 birthday book. He accepted funded travel. He kept emailing after Epstein's 2008 conviction, supportive notes like, I never left your side. He shared market-sensitive UK government info, e.g., lobbying JP Morgan's Jess Staley for Epstein-linked deals. He sought Epstein's advice on setting up his advisory firm. But $75K, total blank. Sure, Jan. What was the money for? The top guesses, none of them innocent. Since Mandelson won't tell us, or can't recall, let's play detective with what's public. 1. Consulting or advice, fees, the officialish story. Epstein loved posing as a genius financier. Mandelson needed cash and connections post-resignation. Maybe it was payment for insights or intros. But if so, why no paper trail, no invoices, no contract, no tax records? Just 3 clean $25K wires to personal-ish accounts. Smells like a favor dressed as business. 2. Hush money or loyalty insurance. The salty Vixen favorite, Epstein bought silence and access. The payments come right as their friendship peaks, 2003 birthday note era. If Mandelson knew anything sketchy, even non-abused stuff like Epstein's financial games or underage rumors, $75K could be early, keep quiet money. Post-2008, when Epstein's convicted, the friendship continues with emails and more small payments, e.g., $10K to Reinaldo for osteopathy course. Pattern, cash to bind loyalty, ensure no one flips. 3. Cover for future favors. The political angle, Mandelson goes on to EU Commissioner, 2004, Business Secretary, 2008-2010. He shares insider info with Epstein bailout tips, mining tax campaigns. The $75K could be seed money for a long game. Invest now, get leaks and lobbying later. Epstein brags in audio about gigantic consultancy sums to Blair and Mandelson, classic quid pro quo. 4. Personal gift loan to Reinaldo, the least believable. Some payments go through Reinaldo's accounts. Mandelson says no record. Maybe it was a gift for art, travel, or whatever. But from Epstein, in 2003-2004, when the guy's already on FBI radar for minors, nah, gifts from pedo-billionaires don't stay innocent. Bottom line, no explanation holds water without smelling like influence peddling, hush cash, or both. Mandelson's no recollection is the weakest dodge in the book, especially when the police are now probing misconduct in public office, max life sentence, though unlikely here. Why this matters in 2026. These payments aren't ancient history. They're the foundation of why Mandelson got appointed ambassador in 2024. Starmer knew of the friendship, but claims he was misled on depth. Then the files drop, emails leak, 75K surfaces, Mandelson resigns from Lord's Labour, faces police investigation, and the government promises more vetting files to prove he lied during clearance. It's not just creepy rich guy vibes from your 2003 internship days. It's documented cash from a convicted sex offender to a man who shaped UK policy for decades. And he doesn't remember. If that's not roasting material, I don't know what is. So yeah, this is your next piece. Title it something punchy like Peter Mandelson can't recall Epstein's $75,000 wire transfer. Honey, we remember. Meta description: Epstein sent Peter Mandelson $75,000 in 2003-2004. He has no recollection. We roast the amnesia defense and why this cash smells like more than a birthday gift.